What if I told you that seniors on Social Security are about to receive a $2,000 stimulus check, but there's a twist that could change everything? Are you one of the lucky few who will get it? Keep watching to find out if you're eligible and how this could impact your future. You won't want to miss this. If you want to stay updated on the latest news about Social Security, stimulus checks, and everything that impacts you, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. It's the news that many have been waiting for, a new round of stimulus payments, and this time it's geared specifically towards seniors on Social Security. If you've been wondering if those rumors are true and if the $2,000 stimulus checks are finally arriving, I'm here to break down the details for you. The March 7th payout is just around the corner, and it's time to understand how this will impact you, your finances, and your future plans. As of today, there's confirmation that a stimulus check of $2,000 will be distributed to qualified seniors, marking a much-needed relief for many who've been struggling with rising living costs, medical expenses, and the overall challenges of retirement. While many stimulus checks in the past were intended to provide immediate relief to individuals across the country, this new initiative is focused on seniors receiving Social Security benefits. But how do you qualify for these payments? And what are the steps involved in receiving this stimulus? Let's dive into everything you need to know. First things first, it's important to recognize that this is no small change. The senior population has faced significant economic pressures over the last few years. With inflation driving up the costs of everyday essentials like groceries, utilities, and healthcare, many seniors are finding themselves stretched thin. What makes this $2,000 stimulus check particularly valuable is the fact that it's targeted specifically at seniors on Social Security, addressing the unique financial challenges that this group faces. Whether it's medication, healthcare premiums, or just the rising cost of living, this stimulus is designed to provide the cushion that so many need to stay afloat. The truth is, this check is much more than just a financial lifeline. It's a validation of the struggles that many older Americans have been experiencing during tough times. The government has heard the cries of those who need help the most, and this check is a direct response to those calls. Seniors on Social Security have long been advocating for more financial support, and now, after much anticipation, the payment is finally here. So, who qualifies for this $2,000 check, and how can you ensure that you're part of the group receiving it? Let me walk you through the key eligibility requirements. First, you must be a senior, meaning you're at least 62 years old. The second requirement is that you must be receiving Social Security benefits. This is crucial because it's the primary way that the government is identifying who will receive the payment. If you're already receiving your monthly Social Security payments, whether through retirement benefits, disability, or other qualified programs, then you're likely already in the system and eligible for the stimulus check. But wait, you might be asking, what about people who don't yet qualify for Social Security or those who are receiving Supplemental Security Income, SSI? Well, the government has also made provisions for these groups. The SSI population, which often faces additional financial hardships, will be included in the disbursement as well. If you are part of this group and meet the other eligibility criteria, you should expect to receive the check as well. The next big question on everyone's mind is, when will the payments be made? The date is set for March 7th, 2025. That's when the funds will be distributed to those who qualify. If you meet the criteria, you should see the $2,000 stimulus appear in your bank account or receive a check by mail around that time. The government has already started the preparation process, and this means that the checks are ready to go. The good news is that the timing is perfect for many seniors who need that financial relief before the end of the first quarter. While the process might seem straightforward, it's always important to stay on top of the latest developments. Make sure that your information is up to date in the Social Security system to avoid any delays. If you've recently changed your bank account or contact details, you'll want to ensure that everything is correct so that the payment reaches you without any issues. If you're expecting a check in the mail, be prepared for the arrival and keep an eye on your mailbox during the first week of March. For those who might not know, these stimulus checks are a part of a larger economic relief package. The government has been providing support through various stimulus measures over the last few years, but this specific payment is part of an effort to assist those in retirement or those with disabilities who rely heavily on Social Security for their daily expenses. As we all know, the cost of living has been climbing, and for seniors, especially those on fixed incomes, it's been harder to make ends meet. This $2,000 stimulus check is designed to help ease some of that burden and provide a bit of breathing room. So, what should you do once the check arrives? While the temptation might be to splurge or treat yourself to something special, I highly recommend that you use this payment wisely. Financial experts suggest that seniors focus on using these funds to cover critical expenses, such as healthcare bills, utility payments, or even home maintenance costs. The truth is, the stimulus payment is designed to be a temporary solution to help stabilize your finances during these tough times. However, it can also serve as an opportunity to catch up on bills or put some money aside for future needs. It's also worth mentioning that there is a growing awareness of financial scams targeting seniors. Be vigilant about any calls, texts, or emails that claim to be related to this stimulus check. Remember, the government will not ask for personal or financial information to release these funds, so if you receive any unsolicited communication asking for money or sensitive information, it's a scam. Always double-check and verify information before responding. Additionally, for those who may have missed out on the previous rounds of stimulus payments, now is the time to ensure that your information is correct in the government's database. If you didn't receive your last payment, you could still be eligible for back payments or other forms of relief. The IRS has set up systems to assist individuals who have not received their payments, so don't hesitate to reach out to your local Social Security office or the IRS for assistance. Now, let's take a look at the big picture. The release of this $2,000 stimulus check is more than just financial support, it's a sign that the government is paying attention to the needs of seniors and vulnerable populations. In the coming months, we can expect more discussions around how to improve the Social Security system, increase benefits, and address the challenges that seniors face as they navigate retirement in today's economy. While this stimulus payment is just one piece of the puzzle, it's a powerful step toward providing long-term solutions for America's older generation. In conclusion, the $2,000 stimulus check for seniors on Social Security is an incredibly important development that will help many people cover critical expenses. The payment, set to be distributed on March 7th, is a timely relief for seniors who have been struggling with inflation and other financial pressures. If you qualify, be sure to keep an eye on your bank account or mailbox for the payment, and take steps to ensure your information is up to date. This payment is a sign that the government is responding to the needs of seniors, and while it's not a permanent fix, it's a step in the right direction. Stay tuned for further updates, and make sure to share this information with anyone you know who might be eligible for the stimulus check. It's always a good idea to stay informed and be prepared, especially when it comes to your financial well-being. As the $2,000 stimulus check is confirmed for distribution on March 7th, 2025, seniors across the country are breathing a sigh of relief. This payment comes at a time when many seniors are feeling the pressure of rising costs and fixed incomes. Whether you're using it to pay for healthcare, utilities, or just to ease the financial strain, this payment can offer much-needed support. Keep in mind, eligibility is key, so if you're receiving Social Security, you're likely already in line for this stimulus. It's important to stay vigilant about scams, especially during these times. Don't fall for any fraudulent calls or messages asking for personal details in exchange for a stimulus check. The government won't request sensitive information like that. Check your bank accounts, verify your information with the Social Security office, and be sure you're ready to receive this payment. This relief is just the beginning, and we can expect further measures to support seniors in the future. With this $2,000 stimulus check arriving, it's essential to plan how to use it wisely. While it might feel like a windfall, it's important to think about your long-term financial health. Many seniors are using this stimulus to cover essential bills like medical expenses, rent, or even overdue credit card payments. If possible, setting aside a portion for unexpected costs down the line can provide extra peace of mind. Another thing to remember is that the government continues to work on measures to help seniors maintain financial security. This stimulus check is part of a broader effort to ease the burden on those who have given so much during their lifetimes. So, while this $2,000 is helpful now, stay tuned for additional updates on more relief efforts aimed at supporting seniors in the coming months. Let's continue to stay connected, share the news, and make sure our loved ones are aware of this important financial assistance. Together, we can navigate this challenging period and come out stronger on the other side.